Got the machete. You're the one that's going to jail. Dude, this guy. Chill. Yo, chill, man. Yo, chill, man. Oh, God. Spawn. On my hands.
Shit. Oh, yeah, they're trying to come in here. Oh, dude. I didn't see you, man.
Have you ever been somewhere outside at night and felt like something was watching you, but couldn't find a single reason why? These people trusted that feeling. One left a swamp after heat signatures appeared on infrared and never moved. Another ran for his car after footsteps followed him through a dark woodland and then stopped cold. Would you have stayed? Mount Fuji is one of Japan's most recognized landmarks. At its base lies Aokigahara, a dense forest with a long and troubled history tied to suicide. Finding human remains there is not unheard of among those who walk its trails. In July 2017, a YouTuber running the channel Burbex entered the forest alone and came across something deeply unsettling.
This is just the beginning of the forest. Let's keep moving, see if we can get a bit deeper. I'm only a few meters away from the road right now, but I've already found an abandoned bike. Let's take a look at it. I don't think it's been here a long time. What do we got in here? There's a packet for a knife. Maybe somebody's going out into the woods to slash their wrists. See, there's lots of little caves under the forest floor. And a saucepan. I think I've just found some kind of note in a bag. It says 1211. I think this is somebody's name just here. I'm not sure what this means. Maybe I should take that to the forester station later.
After leaving the forest, Burbex contacted the police and reported what he had found. Investigators later confirmed that the belongings were connected to a person who had ended their own life there. Aokigahara has seen these kinds of discoveries before, and local authorities have put measures in place to try to reduce them. But cases still happen. If you or someone you know is struggling, reaching out to someone can make a real difference. What do you think should be done to help prevent tragedies like this one? In July 2022, urban explorer Mo Sargi was visiting the Dominican Republic when he decided to film himself walking through the abandoned Sandcastle Resort, a location with a known reputation for dangerous squatters and criminal activity. Mo was completely on his own, carrying only a camera and a flashlight.
I don't know what to expect. I had some weird things happen here the last time, and to be honest, I'm feeling kind of scared.
As he moved deeper into the building, the atmosphere quickly shifted.
I hear a cat meowing. There's bats everywhere. Hello? I'm hearing some weird cat noises up in this place. I feel like I'm being followed.
Strange noises began echoing through the empty halls around him. He started picking up odd, erratic sounds that didn't belong to any normal animal. Curious, he moved toward them, unaware that someone in the darkness was already watching him.
Kinda gotta be careful here, because there are... What the fuck is that? Oh, what is that? Hello? Oh, what the f... I don't mean any trouble, bro. He's got a machete. Hey, I don't mean any trouble, man.
Then, from just outside the building, a man called out in a language Mo didn't understand. Mo assumed it was a homeless person and kept moving, staying cautious. But the man didn't stay outside.
Okay, oh, he's coming. Yo, man, I don't mean you any harm, bro. Oh, no. Please, yo, dude, why do you... Yo, dude, chill. Dude, chill. Oh, you got the machete. You're the one that's going to jail. Dude, this guy's on crack.
The man entered the building. He appeared to be carrying a machete. Mo immediately understood how serious the situation had become. The resort's narrow hallways and empty rooms offered countless places to hide, for both of them. His only exit was the stairwell, and that was exactly where the threat might be coming from.
He's looking for me. Bro, I don't mean to. Yo, dude, chill. Dude, chill. Okay, I'm keeping my lights off.
Mo killed his flashlight and went silent, hoping to lose the man in the dark. It didn't work. Within seconds, he was spotted again. What followed was a chase through the building. Tight turns, dead ends, and at least one close swing from the machete.
Yo! No, chill! Oh, he's not cracked! Oh, my light! Oh, what the f? Where do I go? Oh, no. Dude! Chill! Yo, chill, man! Oh, bro, I'm just filming a video! Hey, calm down! Oh, shit, he's fast. Oh. I need this corner.
Mo ran, dodged, and managed to break away, pressing himself into a dark corner to wait. But the man hadn't given up.
Shit, there he is. Shit. Come on, man. He's pissed. He's pissed. Guys, I can't run anymore. I don't know where he is.
Mo had lost track of him completely, which made the situation even more dangerous. Every corridor, every doorway was a potential ambush point. His car was the only way out, but reaching it meant crossing through the same space where the man could be waiting. He made a run for it anyway.
Okay, so here we go. Okay, let's go. Okay, let's go. Whoa! What the f? Okay. Oh my god. Okay. Where are my keys? Okay. I'm out of here.
After a final close call, Mo reached his car and drove away. When the footage went online, viewers started catching things Mo hadn't fully processed during the encounter. Many identified the man as speaking Spanish, apparently claiming the building was his home and demanding to know what Mo was doing there. Some viewers translated what they believed were direct threats, including one involving the machete in Mo's legs. Based on the man's behavior and aggression, a number of people suspected he may have been under the influence of something at the time. It's hard to know for sure what that man's intentions were, or whether everything in the video happened exactly as it looked. Abandoned places can attract all kinds of people, and not all of them want company. Do you think Mo was in real danger, or could there be another explanation for what happened? The person behind the YouTube channel, The Canham's Outdoors, is an outdoor enthusiast who regularly goes camping on his own. Most of his trips pass without incident, but occasionally, something unexpected finds him out in the wild. And that's exactly what happened on this particular outing, uploaded on May 18th, 2025.
Saying that, I just saw someone. Oh no, it's all them rams. I thought it was Labrador. Them rams have come back over there. Just where that sun is. Must be their little spot for the night. Right, I think it's better time to put that hammock up, I think. Stuff it. If someone sees me, they see me, don't they? I'll just move on then.
He found a good spot to set up camp and settled in. The early part of the evening was calm and quiet, but once night fell, the mood shifted. Something about the place stopped feeling peaceful and started feeling wrong.
I can hear something. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's a badger or something snooping about. Really strange. I don't know what it is. I'm not liking the feeling of this place. Really spooky. Alright guys, I've just finished all that bread. Wow, it's delicious. Just made myself a nice hot chocolate. Keep hearing things. When I walked in here, I could hear a woman sort of talking in the bushes. And I sort of looked round and couldn't see no one. It's really weird. And I just heard a big commotion right over there, probably 20 metres away. Don't know what it was. Just don't feel right.
He began hearing sounds he couldn't identify. He looked around but couldn't find the source. At one point, he thought he heard a woman's voice coming from somewhere in the bushes nearby. He checked. There was no one there. Not long after, a loud commotion broke out somewhere close to his camp. He had no explanation for it. The feeling that something, or someone, was nearby wouldn't go away. It kept building. He tried to shake it off, but couldn't. Eventually, the feeling became too strong to ignore. He packed up his gear and left. Sounds in the dark. A voice with no one attached to it. A sudden commotion. None of it was ever explained. Sometimes the instinct to leave a place is the only warning you get. What do you think was out there that night? In March 2023, YouTuber and urban explorer Matt, along with his friend Andy, uploaded a video to their channel Finders Beepers History Seekers, a channel focused on exploring abandoned locations across the United Kingdom. The two brought Matt's dog, Bear, along for the visit. At first, the house seemed completely empty and still. As Matt and Andy moved through the ground floor, Bear began behaving strangely.
This house, straight away, I've got a weird feeling about it. It just feels
spooky.
off. It is very spooky.
What is he doing? I don't know, but you rude.
He's on a proper mad one tonight. Ben, go find it. Where is it? There's something weird about this place. I feel like we've just had the worst start to a video ever. Right, let's get looking around properly, instead of just looking at nothing.
He was restless and unfocused in a way that was hard to explain. Dogs can pick up on things humans miss, through smell, sound, and instinct. And Bear appeared to be reacting to something in the house. Matt and Andy noticed his odd behavior but did not take it seriously. They continued moving through the rooms as usual. At some point, they realized Bear had slipped away and gone upstairs on his own.
Not very much in the bottom. Is there anything in the... What was that? You hear like a whistle? Where's Bear?
There you go.
My concern is that... Oh, he's upstairs. Bear?
They did not think much of it at first. Then Bear let out a sudden loud bark from somewhere above them.
Right, what? What's wrong with you? Just started barking randomly.
What's the matter, love? Hey?
You found a rabbit? I wonder if there's someone outside. Was he up? He was upstairs, wasn't he?
Landing, yeah.
I just don't know if he'll look... Is there windows he can get to? Do you want to have a look up? There's nothing else down here to look at anyway.
Oh, you ain't done that. Don't go now, he's blind by.
I know.
The two headed upstairs to check on him. Moving through the upper floor, they found nothing obviously wrong. Bear had calmed slightly, but the tension in the space did not go away. Then, without warning, a loud knocking sound came from somewhere nearby.
Where's he gone in here? What have you found, Bear? I wonder if it's that curtain flapping around in wind.
Could be.
Bear, you're just causing so much bother. What the fuck? Did you hear that? Hello?
Bear's shaking.
Hello?
Matt and Andy froze. They could not identify the source. They considered several possibilities. Another person, another explorer, an animal. Whatever it was, the sound was too deliberate to ignore. They made their way back downstairs and did a careful sweep of the ground floor.
That wasn't just my imagination, that were it?
I thought it was him. But
No, because he was stood with us. Hello? We're not secure. We're not going to do anything. We're not going to hurt you. Hello?
Nothing turned up, no sign of anyone. The house appeared empty. As the immediate tension faded, they started talking through what might have caused the noise. That was when Matt remembered something. Bear had been wearing a small camera on his back the entire time. The dog had been upstairs alone, moving through the rooms, barking at something. And the camera had been recording all of it. Matt pulled up the footage. As he watched, one clip stopped him. A person was lying there, completely still, hidden in the dark. That was the moment Bear had barked. He had walked close enough to detect whoever was underneath.
His camera's in my hand of what he's just seen, and I hadn't looked at all the footage yet. I've just seen one thing and it has chilled me. So he's walking around that bedroom. Can you see?
I can just see, yeah.
We'll see better when we look at the footage properly, but look, when he turns back round towards the bed, there's an hand there, and he shits himself. He absolutely shits himself, and that's when we heard him barking.
After watching the clip, Matt and Andy understood that someone had been in the house with them the entire time. The person had stayed hidden and made no move to approach them. Based on the circumstances, they believed it was likely a homeless individual or another explorer who had panicked and chosen to hide rather than be seen. Even with that explanation in mind, the two left the house unsettled and ended the visit shortly after. Bear found what the cameras and the two explorers both missed. Whatever the person's reason for hiding, the dog picked up on it before anyone else did. What do you think Bear sensed first? Smell, sound, or something else entirely? This clip comes from Lisa's Escapades, a solo outdoor channel built around remote camping in places most people avoid: forests, swamps, and isolated rural land. On April 19, 2026, she was set up in a green swamp area when things around her camp stopped behaving normally.
I keep hearing stuff.
Her truck was parked, her gear was out, and the routine was in place. Then something interrupted it. There was movement behind her, faint, not constant, but happening often enough to pull her attention away from what she was doing. She stopped, listened, went back to what she was doing. Then it happened again. Not one random sound, but repeated interruptions coming from the same direction.
Just jumped out into that tree over there. There's a lot of wildlife out here. It's so peaceful.
The next thing she noticed was visual. Something moved fast and went up into a nearby tree, close enough to place it within her camp's immediate area, but gone too quickly to identify.
Deer screaming. Of course the camera wasn't running.
Then came a different kind of sound, knocking, deeper in the forest. It wasn't continuous, but it was structured and repeated, deliberate enough to stand out from normal wildlife noise. She pointed her microphone toward it and waited. Nothing came into view. Later, she reviewed footage captured on infrared. At a distance, there were heat signatures. Faint, not clearly shaped, too far away to make out. She called out in their direction to see if anything would respond or move closer. Nothing did. The signatures stayed where they were, which left that footage in the same unresolved position. Visible but not understood. By the time it was over, the area had gone quiet. There was no final moment, no direct encounter. Every sound and every shape stayed just far enough away to avoid a clear answer. That's what makes this kind of footage hard to dismiss and hard to confirm at the same time. What do you think was moving around her camp that night? In September 2018, YouTuber and urban explorer Josh from the channel Exploring with Josh headed to an abandoned school in Gary, Indiana to film his next video. He arrived with a group of friends and started walking through the building, not yet aware of what had happened inside it before.
We are exploring an abandoned school. Gary is known for their churches and known for their schools, but today we're inside one school that closed down due to the fact that every school needed repairs. A lot of people are just moving out. The state needs money, and they voted this place off. Like, they didn't want to put the $2.8 million to repair this place.
At Emerson School, they found the girl's dead body in the basement.
That's crazy.
Was taken.
Yeah, she was dropped off there. Yeah, people dump bodies around here. So yeah.
It didn't take long before they learned the history. Human remains had been found in that school in the past. It was the kind of detail that changes how a place feels. They kept moving through it anyway, staying alert and watching where they stepped. Inside the auditorium, something startled them.
This is what the other one looked like exactly. Oh my god.
What? Oh, dude. I didn't see you, man.
A figure was already in the room. It turned out to be a friend they hadn't spotted when they first came in. They kept going. Then noise pulled their attention toward the windows. Outside, a group of young men was moving toward the school's entrance.
Wait, they're coming in here?
Yeah, what else would they be doing?
Oh yeah, they're trying to come in here. Here's another guy right there. I don't know what he's doing. We got an OG in the car on this side. I don't know what's going on right here. They're around. They're like just throwing everything around. You can hear it. Okay. Alright, so we're gonna book it here and just chill in the back for now and not be seen. Jose is somewhere around here, so we don't know what happened to him. But we did hear shouting. We're gonna stay up here and just hopefully, keep calling him up. He's not picking up his phone right now.
Josh and his friends watched as the group made their way inside. The men began breaking things and making loud noise throughout the building. One member of Josh's group had gotten separated, and no one knew where he was or what was happening to him. The three of them moved up to the roof and stayed there. They kept quiet, listened to the sounds below, and waited. Eventually, the group left. Once it was clear, Josh and his friends came down and finished walking through the rest of the building before heading out. Despite the school's history and everything that happened during the visit, they didn't find anything that couldn't be explained. A building with that kind of past tends to draw people for different reasons. Some curious, some not. Josh's group made it out fine, but the situation on the roof could have gone a different way. Would you have stayed to finish exploring, or left the moment that group showed up? This next video comes from The Explorer Returns, a UK-based channel built around solo overnight stays in remote and often unsettling locations. On April 18th, 2026, the creator spent the night alone in a woodland nature reserve somewhere in the United Kingdom. Before he even entered the woods, there was already context. Local stories tied the area to paranormal sightings and a headless horseman. He wasn't going in blind. The place had a reputation, and he knew it. He went in anyway, committing to staying through the night on his own.
It's getting dark really quick, everybody. I need to hurry up, otherwise I'm going to be pitching up tent in the dark. The sun is literally setting in the next 10 minutes. Got to hurry up. There are power lines leading into town, but because I'm going so far out in this place, I'm going to use the power lines to get back in the morning, because I have no doubt I'm going to get lost. I probably wouldn't even be able to find my way back now.
By the time he reached the waterfall, he was fully isolated. No other people, no movement, just the faint sounds of trains and wildlife in the distance.
It is now dark, so I'm going to get this tent set up, and the only thing I can see around me is trees. Why did I do this? You guys need to help me share this video and get it out there. I just can't believe I'm doing this. Set up with the tent. I've not seen a single person. All I can hear is birds, trains in the distance. Can you hear that? That's the trains in the distance. It is now pretty much pitch black out here. I'm all alone. There's no really going back now. I don't think I fancy walking all the way back in the pitch black. I'd rather just kind of stay here.
He noted how far he was from any kind of help. He got the tent up fast, not comfortably but quickly. Then the environment shifted. The birds stopped. The ambient noise faded. In a place like that, when everything goes quiet, whatever breaks the silence next is impossible to ignore.
my god, spider on my hands. Shit.
Guys, I'm telling you, there's someone out there.
Then came the disruption. Footsteps, close, accompanied by sticks snapping underfoot. That combination suggested something with weight moving nearby. The sounds didn't fade into the distance. They stayed near his position, which moved the situation from background noise into something that felt like a deliberate presence.
Did you hear? Did you hear that? I am in fucking pitch black. What the fuck was that?
He called out several times. Nothing came back. No voice, no movement, no confirmation of what was there. Just silence returning, which deepened the uncertainty rather than clearing it.
With a torch. Get the fuck out of there. Guys, there's someone with a fucking torch.
Then, at the edge of the forest, he was approached by firefighters. They were responding to a report of someone attempting to set fire to the woodland. That was a confirmed second variable, another person in the area with clear intent. Suddenly, the night had more than one thing happening in it at once. Once those firefighters showed up, the unexplained part of the night had a possible answer attached to it, though not a complete one. Something was out there, and it wasn't a ghost. What do you think was moving around his camp before the firefighters arrived? On December 24th, 2022, a YouTuber named Noah, running the channel Noah.Nowhere, walked into an abandoned house expecting nothing unusual. The channel covers urban exploration, empty buildings, forgotten spaces, places people left behind.
Alright guys, so this is the outside of the house. It's kind of a small little house. It's like a raised bungalow. That's why we don't have a upstairs. Pretty interesting looking house though. Walking in this door. Got Buzz Lightyear over there.
This one looked ordinary from the outside. It wasn't. The inside of the house was wrecked. Trash everywhere, and clear signs that someone had been there not long ago.
It stinks in here too. Like it absolutely reeks of just like urine. It's terrible. They sealed off a door that used to be here, obviously. That's kind of weird. I hate when there's stuff hung up like this in houses. Like usually that means somebody's squatting in there.
As Noah moved through the rooms, what he found only got more unsettling. One room was blocked off with a tarp stretched across the entrance. Noah recognized it as something he'd seen before, a common sign that someone had been living inside.
Yeah, like look at this. I would say that somebody's definitely was or still is squatting in here. This whole room's like set up. Like why are there random dresses? Like that's so creepy. Like why is there just like a random dress pinned up? Newspapers pinned to the walls all around. It's like a ritual. That's what it looks like. It looks like it's like they're sacrificing something. Those are car keys for a Mazda. What are they doing in here? That's not good. Again, you have like another, like a little dress pinned up with a bike wheel. It's so weird. It's so weird though, because like these two entire walls are covered in newspapers, and then like the little like dresses and stuff hanging up. That's one of the creepier things I've seen in a while.
He went in anyway. What he found stopped him. The walls were covered floor to ceiling in newspaper pages, pinned up across every surface. Two dresses were attached to the walls as well, displayed in a way that had no obvious explanation. A bike wheel was fixed alongside one of them. Car keys were sitting in the room with no clear reason for being there. Noah had no frame of reference for what he was looking at. The setup didn't match anything he could explain, and the longer he stood in it, the less sense it made. He couldn't tell if it was the work of someone disturbed, someone grieving, or something else entirely. The room felt arranged, not abandoned. Like whoever left it had a reason for every piece. After the video went up, one viewer offered a different reading. Their interpretation was that the person living there had lost a family, a child and a partner, in an accident involving a bicycle. The dresses belonged to them. The wheel was connected to how they died. The newspapers, the arrangement, all of it was a way of holding on. Not a ritual, a memorial. The viewer said the room didn't frighten them. It made them sad. A room like that could mean a lot of things depending on who was living in it. and what they were carrying. Some spaces tell a story without ever giving you the full picture. What do you think was really going on in that room? This next video comes from Moxley's Paranormal World, a UK-based channel focused on solo nighttime investigations in remote woodland areas, using live audio equipment and minimal lighting. On March 12, 2026, the creator went out alone into a woodland nature reserve somewhere in the United Kingdom. Before he even entered the area, there was already a history attached to it. Not just local stories, but things he claimed to have experienced there before. Shadow figures, people appearing and then vanishing. The sensation of walking into something that had no physical form. He wasn't approaching this as an unknown location. In his mind, it was already active.
Yeah, that then. I'm not too sure if that was something on the trail here. It says Bible, then it sounded like, I don't know, it almost sounded like somebody was walking.
Early into the session, his audio device began producing output. Individual words came through, fragmented, disconnected. On their own, they meant nothing. But placed against everything he already believed about the location, they started to feel structured. That's how it began. Not with clear evidence, but with sounds that seemed to match what he was already expecting to find.
So, if I heard a whisper or not then, diabolical. Diabolical? Just after I heard a whisper, it sounded like a whisper, diabolical. Did you just come in?
He moved deeper in. The environment didn't change visibly, but something about it felt different, unsettled. Then he noticed a marking on a tree, shaped like a cross. Alone, it was easy to explain away. Inside everything else that was already happening, it felt like part of something larger.
Chills that. Please tell me you heard that. That was a voice. That was definitely a voice. I can't make out what it said, but it was a voice that said something. Did I just hear your voice?
Then came movement, fast. Footsteps, close to his position. He turned. It stopped immediately. That sequence, sound, reaction, then instant silence, felt deliberate to him. Like whatever made the noise knew he had heard it.
Whistling? Did you just whistle? Did you just whistle? Someone speaking. Right. I keep getting a sensation like somebody's...
After that, voices. Faint, fragmented but structured enough to sound like speech, then clearer. Phrases that suggested direction, movement, tracking. That was the turning point. It no longer felt like something simply present in the woods. It felt like something that knew where he was and was responding to him.
Say, which way did he go? Not really recorded. I've just sat here for a bit because I don't know if it was maybe somebody somewhere else and they've lost a dog, or if there is actually somebody out here in the woods. And I keep hearing police just outside the woods. You just don't know if there's somebody else here, and he might be looking for somebody who's in the woods, some convict that's escaped from prison. It sounds a bit far-fetched, but I heard people say, 2 people, and they went, so I just turned everything off and we just made my way down here. But I think I'm going to start trying to find my way out of here because I've come quite deep into the woods now. And if there is people here, they're not using a torch because I've not seen a torchlight. I'm literally lighting the place up. So if there's people here and they're watching me, they know exactly where I am. I have not got a clue.
The investigation stopped feeling like one. It started feeling like a risk. He made the decision to leave. Not because anything had been confirmed, but because continuing no longer felt like a reasonable option. Audio devices in places like this can pick up a lot of things. Wind, distant traffic, sounds that travel strangely through trees at night. But a pattern that seems to respond and track is harder to dismiss outright. What do you think was in those woods with him? That's all for tonight's video. Which encounter gave you chills? Let us know in the comments below. Got your own experience? We want to hear it. And whatever you do, don't miss what's coming next.